646 at Fox 40, and let's check in with financial analyst Keith Springer. It's time for a little smart money action. Good morning, Keith. First of all, let's talk about the big board here. Last we saw, we were up, and now we're kind of back down to flat. So what's going on?
Well, the market's fluttering back and forth. We got Capitol Hill. They're still bickering. We got a little bit closer yesterday. They said that they would think about getting together and talk about possibly a deal if they could get together one day. But we had a little bit more positive news. Yeah. But it looks like the Obama administration might give in a little bit on increases on the upper 2%, but we'll have to see. And I think Wall Street was a little excited about that yesterday.
All right, I mentioned last hour we're going to ask you about Apple.
Oh, yeah.
Apple has just been a killer, booming stock to own, but it took a big hit yesterday.
Yeah, it took a big hit, and it's down over $10 again today. What they had is Nokia got a little deal with China, and so there's fear that Nokia's got to eat away at some of the Apple sales on iPhones, and it's also believed that Google's tablet might eat away at the iPad. So people are starting to get a little bit cautious on Apple. We saw it down over almost 40 points yesterday, over 10 today. So it's taking it on the chin. Apple still is a very cash-rich company. But the last couple of days have not been fun for Apple shareholders, that's for sure.
And we are also seeing perhaps what could be an industry-wide trend, and Citibank is leading the charge.
You know, we're seeing that across the board in a lot of financial industries. The individual trader, the average person, has not gotten back into trading since before 2007. That's hurting the brokerage businesses, a lot of the trading industries. Institutional traders, of course, still trade a lot, but the trading is down a lot, so that's hurting the bottom line. A lot of new regulations is hurting the bottom line for financial companies. So you're going to see Citibank is letting go 11,000 people, and I think you're going to see it a lot more amongst a lot of other financial institutions. And unfortunately, it's not going to help the employment situation in this country or anywhere else.
Yeah, boy, that kind of gives some insight into somebody who works at a regular-sized business place. They're letting go 11,000 people, and there's still plenty left to run the business, I suppose. Keith, it's always a pleasure. We'll chat with you later on in the week, and if anybody has a question for Keith Springer, I suggest you send an email to money@fox40.com. We will get it to him, or you can pick up the phone during the day and call him up and chat with him yourself. The number is 916-925-8900.
And now here's Sheldon Orvis in the Atlantis Reno Traffic Center.